shoes.
At 75, Barbi Benton, the sex symbol of the 1970s, who became an icon of glamour and an indispensable part of Playboy history, finally spoke out about what happened behind the scenes. She opened up about her behind-the-scenes life, her scandalous relationship throughout her career with Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, and the secrets she never revealed to anyone. In addition, Barbi also shared about the provocative roles she refused throughout her career, the steadfast decisions that helped her maintain her reputation during her glorious time. In today's video, we explore the hidden corners of the life story of one of the most influential women in the entertainment industry in the 20th century. Don't forget to subscribe, like to motivate us.
To a man who I love very much, Jeremy Darnell.
Barbi Benton was born on January 28, 1950 in New York, into an intellectual and quite traditional family. Her father, military Dr. Victor Klein, was a strict disciplinarian, while her mother, Helen Klein, a careful accountant, lived a stable and planned life. The family always expected Barbi to follow a stable path, get a good education, and find a long-term, stable job. But life probably did not go as planned. When Barbi moved to Sacramento, California, she quickly showed that she was not someone who could follow the safe path that her parents wanted. From a young age, she possessed an irresistible charm and a strong passion for music and art. Her performances at school clearly demonstrated her natural talent. But it was not just her artistic talent, it was her charm and natural beauty that made Barbi Benton stand out above all else, gradually bringing her into the spotlight that she never thought she would. Barbi's story is not simply a life associated with the halo of an icon. Behind all that glitter, there are difficult decisions and important turning points. The relationship with Hugh Hefner, the sexy roles that she refused, all created an image of Barbi Benton, a powerful woman, daring to live her own way, not letting her career or fame control her. Surely, this story will not just be a memory of a bygone era, but a lesson in perseverance and choosing to live the way each person truly desires. While girls her age were still dreaming about their graduation party, Barbi Benton decided to take a different path. She didn't just stop at dreaming, but actually entered the world of modeling, initially simply to earn extra income. But thanks to her timeless beauty, a perfect combination of classic beauty and modern innocence, Barbi quickly attracted attention. Her beauty became an icon of the 60s, the model of the American girl, charming but not too sexy, innocent but sharp, a pure beauty that was no less strong. In 1968, when she was only 18 years old, Barbi Benton, then a student and part-time model, had the opportunity to participate in a supporting role in the famous program Playboy After Dark. This was a pivotal moment, as it was here that she met the man who would have a profound influence on her entire career, Hugh Hefner, the powerful mogul behind the Playboy empire. Despite the nearly 3-decade age gap between them, Hefner was quickly drawn to Benton's unique beauty, a perfect combination of innocence, intelligence, and charm. Hefner was not only attracted to her romantically, but he also saw in her the potential to become a pop culture icon. It was Hefner who suggested that she change her name from Barbara Lynn Klein to Barbi Benton, a short, memorable, and highly commercial name, reminiscent of the famous Barbie doll, a model that the American media loved. With Hefner's full support, Barbi Benton's career quickly took off. Not only did she become a familiar face on the covers of Playboy, but she also appeared on the stages of major television shows, with increasingly prominent roles. Barbi's appearance in the comedy and music show Hee Haw not only helped her shine with her beauty, but also demonstrated her acting ability, sense of humor, and singing talent. In this show, Benton was no longer a Playboy girl, but became a versatile entertainment star, able to bring laughter to the audience and attract attention with her own personality. Not stopping at Hee Haw, Barbi Benton continued to expand her presence on American television, appearing in popular TV series of that time such as The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, Chips. Although mainly guest roles, each of her appearances made a strong impression thanks to her outstanding appearance and characteristic charm. The roles not only built Barbi Benton's image as Hefner's lover or a Playboy model, but also affirmed her diverse entertainment talent with the ability to perform, act, and captivate the audience. However, the most remarkable thing in Benton's career is not only in the television field, but also a brave and admirable decision. She decided to pursue music, especially country music, a genre that is not easy to conquer, especially for a famous model like her. This was a challenging step, but Barbi Benton proved that she could not only conquer the spotlight but also master the music stage, giving the audience another aspect of her talent and passion. Although Barbi Benton's beauty is often associated with a glamorous image, she continued to surprise the public by entering a completely different field. During the 1970s, Benton not only stopped at modeling but also released 4 country albums, an extremely admirable achievement in a competitive music industry. By the end of 1975, the song Brass Buckles had reached the top 5 on the Billboard country chart, a clear testament to her talent and relentless efforts. In particular, 1976 marked the peak of Benton's musical career with the hit Ain't That Just the Way. The song not only became a phenomenon in the United States, but also dominated the charts in Europe, especially in Sweden, where it held the #1 position for several weeks. This is not just the success of a model-turned-singer, but the real victory of an artist who overcame all prejudices to affirm his position with his own talent. After nearly a decade of living in the whirlwind of fame and lavish parties at the Playboy mansion, Barbi Benton decided to follow a different path, quieter, more introspective. In 1976, she broke up with Hugh Hefner in a peaceful ending a relationship that had been the focus of the American entertainment press. There was no drama, no noise, simply a gentle handshake between two people who had accompanied each other in building their image. 3 years later, Benton unexpectedly married George Grotto, a successful but rather secretive real estate businessman. Grotto did not belong to the glamorous world of Hollywood, was not a director, producer, or entertainment millionaire. This made him special to Benton, who was used to the spotlight and the connections of the entertainment industry. Friends close to her described Grotto as humble, intelligent, and down-to-earth, a stabilizing force that helped Barbi rediscover the things that really mattered in life. They moved to Aspen, Colorado, where the snowy mountains and clean air erased the last traces of her stage life. There, Barbi Benton lived in a unique home she designed herself, a modernist style with quirky curves, polished brass interiors, and open spaces that let in natural light. The house was completely different from any Hollywood mansion, and that difference made it perfect, reflecting Benton herself, quirky, bold, and tasteful. In 1986, when Barbi's first daughter was born, she decided to retire from the entertainment industry completely. This is not a disappearance as the media often says, but a deliberate choice, refusing to continue the glamorous race to choose what is more important, being a mother, a wife, and a creative person in her own way. For her, the biggest stage right now is not on the screen or on stage, but the family kitchen, the interior design drawing table, the moments of teaching children, or the peaceful walks in the pine forest. Despite her huge success in the world of showbiz, Barbi Benton still continues to appear occasionally at luxurious events, enough to make the public remember her. But in contrast to her glamorous image on stage, Barbi has always been determined to stay away from too much attention. She meticulously maintains her privacy, stays away from paparazzi, and chooses to live like an ordinary woman. For an icon who once covered the globe, living such a simple life is a luxury that not everyone can have. Many people may think that her withdrawal is a loss, something that no one wants when they have been the center of attention. However, for Barbi, it is the greatest achievement she can achieve, the right to take complete control of her life. She does not let the world decide for her, but chooses her own path, a path of peace and freedom, where there is no more spotlight or media buzz. What she seeks is not the limelight, but the quiet and the right to live her own way. Barbi Benton's life has been a journey of unexpected changes and strong decisions, creating an admirable example of determination and freedom. From her early days as a model with a seductive beauty, she not only conquered the entertainment world but also overcame the glitz and pressure of this industry. Despite having a successful career in music and television, Barbi still chose a less noisy path where she could control her own life. Choosing to retreat from the spotlight, she built a simple life with her family, living a life of her own, not being caught up in the hustle and bustle of the showbiz world. Although many people may see it as giving up, for Barbi, it was a true victory. Being able to live the way she wanted, being in control of her life, that was what she had always been looking for. Ultimately, Barbi Benton's life is not just a story of celebrity, but a story of finding freedom, of finding peace within yourself, and of daring to live the life you truly want. And that is the precious gift she received, a meaningful life, not always in the media spotlight, but certainly a full and free life. Barbi Benton's life has been a tumultuous journey, from the spotlight of the entertainment industry to finding peace in her personal life. Her alluring beauty and diverse talents have made Barbi Benton a shining star in the showbiz world, but it is her strong and somewhat daring decisions that have shaped her admirable life. With a career that began as a model and then branched out into music and television, Barbi was not only a sex symbol of the 70s but also a true artist. She released 4 country albums, with the song Ain't That Just the Way becoming a hit not only in the US but also overseas, especially in Europe, where she dominated the charts. However, these successes did not make her a star who lived only in the spotlight. In fact, Barbi Benton chose a different, quieter life and completely withdrew from the public eye in her later years. After nearly a decade of living in the whirlwind of fame, glamorous parties at the Playboy mansion, Barbi decided to end her relationship with Hugh Hefner in 1976 peacefully, without drama, just a gentle handshake between two people who had built their image together. This was not an easy decision, but it was a choice for her to find herself again, to leave the noisy world to find peace. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like to follow the next videos. Thank you and see you in the next video.